the TAO Days 2011. This is the second time that we have this event, and I'm very happy that we have again succeeded in bringing together an interdisciplinary audience, gathering in the same event people who are designing new innovative computer-based assessment instruments, many of them with a background in psychology and educational science, and people with a strong IT science background who have the main responsibility for the modeling and the development of an innovative platform which will only permit that our visions of new innovative assessment instruments will finally be realized. As I already have pointed out on many occasions, designing computer-based tests or testing environments is an endeavor that requires a close collaboration between such fields as information technology, cognitive science, and psychometrics. And I think that the program of the TAO Days 2011 reflects very well the fact that in the field of computer-based assessment, we are confronted with a challenge which is truly interdisciplinary. I also want to point very briefly to the roots of what TAO is by reminding you of the fact that the denomination TAO, Testing Assisté par Ordinateur, is simply the French acronym for computer-based testing. And I think that the time that we are living right now is a very exciting one for the whole field of computer-based testing, and so it's indeed also a very exciting one for this TAO project, which is growing at the same speed as the whole area is growing at the moment. Even if it has been predicted since over 30 years that computer-based assessment will soon supplant paper and pencil instruments, a massive movement towards computer-based assessment seems only to happen nowadays. There are several driving forces behind this movement. On the one hand, our knowledge society is seeking for a highly skilled workforce, and it is more and more in need for easily available assessment instruments that would permit the evaluation of very diverse competency profiles, and it becomes now more and more evident that this demand can only be handled through IT-based systems. On the other hand, there is increasing need for accountability in the educational system, with more and more school monitoring programs adopting computer-based assessment. And in this same field, there is also the driving force of the well-known large-scale international comparative assessments like PISA, which continue to ever increase the part of testing material which is delivered by computer since the first introduction of a computer-based assessment option in PISA 2006 with the so-called CBAS, the computer-based assessment of science. For PISA 2015, most of the instruments will be available in a computer-based version, and the OECD is explicitly seeking for proposals of innovative computer-based assessment instruments taking advantage of the added value offered by computer-based tests. This again points to the open questions and the challenges for the field. How can we use modern technology to design new types of instruments that are really innovative and broaden the concepts that we are able to measure, and how can we develop new measurement models that will enable us to use really all types of this very diverse data that we get in order to better understand different types of cognitive and non-cognitive processes. The TAO Days 2011 will certainly not find answers to all of these questions, but they will show that we are in the process of actively seeking for answers to these questions, and that we are a growing community of people contributing to this field. So I wish us all very stimulating and interesting presentations and discussions, and to finish my talk, I'm already looking forward to the presentation of today's keynote speaker, Denise Whitelock. Thanks, Denise, for being with us. She is a senior lecturer in educational technology at the Open University, and she will address another very important topic, namely the integration of assessment and learning activities through the use of technology. So thank you, Dennis, for being with us. Thank you all for being here. And I wish you a very pleasant TAO Days, so enjoy TAO Days 2011. Thank you very much. And I give the floor to our keynote speaker, Dennis Weiter. Thank you.